welcome to part 2 of January 2018's pickups. This is the toys and other things similar to that. Basically, the majority of this video is Masters of the Universe figures, but I have a couple things that aren't that. They're not going to take that long, because I'm not going to go over them individually, because there's so stinking many of them. It would take me forever if I went over them individually, so it's going to put a little video up and it's going to be a group of them. But I'm going to start with things that aren't that, because I'll put that in secondarily as a different clip. But I'm going to start with the other things I got at the same thrift store that I got those at, because they do a bag of toys for $10, so that's how I got those for $10. This is a little AT-AT guy. He's rubbery, which is strange to me, but he looks neat, and he'll stand in front of some toys for me. I like him. He was in that bag for $10 with the Masters of the Universe stuff, so I just kind of chucked him in there. Next up in that bag as well, I got a couple of Pop Leos. I don't know what these things are going to be for, but they're exactly the same. I think they suck in water from the mouth and then they squirt them out, maybe? That'd be my assumption. It fits, so that would be my guess as to what they do. Next up, I got... This thing is neat, I think. I don't know if it's something that people would remember, but it's certainly something that I knew of, and when I saw it, I knew immediately what it was, and I thought it was cool. But it is this Cherry Coke, one of those things you roll along the walls or whatever, but on the back it has Sonic, and when I saw this, I immediately thought that it was the Coca-Cola Sonic bus tour thing they did way back when, before I was even born. But I think that's what this is from. But I really like that Sonic art, so this is gonna go somewhere on my Sega shelves, probably by my Dreamcast games. It's because I think it's super neat. That was less than $1 at a different thrift store. Same with this. This was also at a different thrift store. I love these things. I don't know why. I cannot get enough of them. They're the little nano block. They're like Legos, but they're figure sets. This one's just a drum set. I got one not that long ago that was Michelangelo. I don't know why I love these things, but they show up at one thrift store that I go to all the time. They show up there constantly. So I didn't build this one yet. As you can see, I've started it, but haven't finished it quite yet. I will, though. Don't you worry. This one's a little big, and I don't really know how I'm going to show it off properly, but I did get the Super Mario cereal at a shop right near me, so that's pretty neato. I have not tried them, but I hear they're good, which is strange because it's Super Mario cereal. Doesn't seem like it would be something that would be very good. But next up, I had never heard of these before in my life. It's this starter box, and it has these bio metals in them, which are apparently a trading card game. I had no idea what the heck they were, but basically they're cards with stickers, and you put the stickers on these things, I guess. It's very strange to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it in the slightest, but I mean, it's kind of neat, so I'm just going to keep them around just because I think they're kind of cool. I don't know a single thing about them. This is what the cards look like. This is an example. My assumption is you take these things and you put them onto these dice here. They all have different sides. One says damage and pod text, which are also up here. Attack, behavior, defense, damage. So I assume you put these stickers on those dice and then you roll to see what you do. It's a very strange concept to me, but I do think it's pretty neato mosquito. Let me put them all back. I'll put them back later, actually, so you don't have to sit there and watch me struggle. It also looks like someone put cups on them, which is a shame. But I got those at a different thrift store. One that I don't go to quite as often, but it's worth going to on occasion. Then finally, the last thing aside from those He-Man figures, which I'll show right after this, is a Turok the Dinosaur Hunter comic book. It is volume 33, done by Valiant, of course. I think these are neat. I don't know very much about the comic books for Turok, but I do know that the games are a ton of fun. And with all these comic book based movies coming out, I would love to see a Turok movie is all I'm trying to say, you know. Spoilers if you don't want to see what's in this comic book, but, you know, let's take a peek. I love these old comic books. I think the artwork in them is super neat. Look at that. I love them. So I'm going to throw in the clip of the Masters of the Universe, and then that is all. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm just going to do the outro really quickly. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in February. Here's the clip with all of the Masters of the Universe guys. There's tons of them. Like I said, they were $10 for all of them, which is pretty nice. There's where is he? There he is. He's Zodak right there. There's Jaw Helmet, geez Louise, Trap Jaw. There's Mechanic. There's Road Rippers back there, the green vehicles. The little bee looking guy is Buzz Off. There's Clawful. Fakers right there. There's a bunch of them. There's Many Faces, Men at Arms. Moss Man is right over there. He still has all his moss on him too. These were disgusting when I found them as well. So of course there's Skeletor Brothers and another Skeletor. There's He-Man. There's what is that guy's name? That's Mechanic. There's plenty of them. I don't have all of them here, but I do have a large amount of them, so pretty happy about that. Oh, and there is also, I put them all in a bag after I cleaned them up, but there's a bunch of little accessories here, mainly weapons, like maces, and there's a few of their little pieces of armor, like this one here. So those were the Master of the Universe figures.